Cardano ADA is arguably the most frustrating cryptocurrency within the top 10 digital assets ranked by market capitalization. Back in April, it toyed with the chances of making a stunning rally, only to be met with a cascading fall. And this has been the trend since then. The coin has dropped into the penny stock territory, and the current lifeline for recovery is the speculations from its ever bullish crypto experts. Bitboy Crypto is still remaining his bullish perspective about cryptocurrencies, especially Cardano ADA. So is there something he's seeing that we have all failed to see? Cardano is making plenty of fundamental noise. It has always been about its fundamentals. Fundamental factors seem to justify various optimistic narratives, but unfortunately they are not enough to suffice. For a long time now, the ADA coins have remained a penny, and this has instigated concerns about its long-term viability. The development team behind Cardano has made significant progress on the Hydra upgrade and other special features that the network badly needs. According to the team, Hydra will serve as a scaling solution to maximize throughput, minimize latency, incur low to no costs in doing so, and reduce storage requirements. It's all great stuff, but the bitter truth is that the fundamental catalyst might not be the one. For Cardano, investors will want to ensure that they remain focused on investor sentiment for the crypto sector broadly. Most of them don't care about the special features Cardano is making efforts to introduce. They just want to know one thing: will the upgrades make them money or not? There's so many cryptocurrencies flooding into the market, and investors are searching for potential catalysts to secure wealth among them. If at any point ADA loses the crowd, a rough outing is imminent. Generally, the adoption of cryptocurrencies is difficult, and one of the reasons is that it requires a change in people's mindset. Adoption is all about trust, and if the Cardano network loses that, it is going to be plagued with more intense and uncertain future. Fortunately, Cardano is backed by a really strong team, and this explains why it's been able to overcome technological difficulties. Many crypto experts believe that the Cardano blockchain is ready for mass adoption. However, having the best class technology does not necessarily mean that it will be massively used by people. If this was the only quality that propels investors, Cardano would have had it shot to the moon a long time ago. While the FTX debacle and the implosion of other centralized financial services are being used as examples of why cryptocurrency is not a trustworthy asset class, it should be understood that FTX itself was simply an intermediary within the crypto industry. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are designed to be trustless, as they are operated by a decentralized network of miners worldwide, evading the need to trust a central authority when using it. Certainly, the crypto world has had some issues to work through, but cryptocurrency's unique role as a trustless peer-to-peer financial model that eliminates the need for intermediaries or central authorities decorates it with a unique appeal to users all over the world. Moving ahead, according to top executive at IOHK, the crypto space is compatible to the dot-com bubble era. In a recently posted interview with crypto analyst Scott Melker at the Messari Mainnet conference in Manhattan, Jerry Fragiskatos, IOHK's chief commercial officer, recalled an event from 4 years ago when he likened the crypto space to the beginning of the internet. Now he said that the crypto world is comparable to what followed that event, which is of course the dot-com bubble. Way back in the 1990s, there was a buildup of internet adoption and massive investment in the dot-com companies that triggered a bubble, and when the dot-com bubble burst, many companies failed. However, giant successes emerged, including Amazon, and a new wave of successful internet companies like Facebook, now called Meta, followed. The long game is the game. When I first started, like 4 years ago, I said we are in the 90s of the internet. We are probably in the dot-com bubble right now, 99 to 2000. I still feel we are in that kind of time frame, and I think we have got the right finger on the pulse, he said. Fragiskatos predicted that ADA will stand up against criticism and emerge as a survivor of the crypto space's dot-com era, since it's an ecosystem that is set apart from other blockchain projects, such as the lack of deep-pocketed venture capitalists, VC for short, looking for a huge return on investment. According to the IOHK executive, this is a big difference. There are very few whales, very few insiders. There were no VCs that took 30%, 40%, or 50% of it. So that's another very different thing, which again just comes from the mission and vision and cascades down. The VCs are like, where's my ROI next year? Sorry, where's my ROI next quarter? If it's not there, they'll say it's a ghost chain. Plus, they're also paid off by our competitors, and they are also incentivized to create FUD, he added. He concluded by admitting that time will tell whether Cardano will survive or not. I think time will tell, and I think that we are taking the right approach. I think we will be one of the ones that come out on the other side of this, including some of the more, do things quickly and breakfast, he said. He also conceded with Melker that Ethereum is another blockchain project that will likely survive. Indeed, time will tell. The team behind Cardano is also being cautious, and there will definitely be a turnaround. Recently, ADA broke its short-term uptrend and eyes have moved back to the lows. So it is still that same downtrend that has been in place since the summer. The Cardano price saw an explosive growth from 2020 into early 2021. From its 2020 lows to 2021 highs, ADA surged as much as 18,000%. In this respect, traders should not expect that 2023 could see a rapid surge back to the record highs above $3. This is not a statement of doubt. Cardano's fundamentals do remain solid, with the network running as strong as ever and ranking as one of the most decentralized and developed in the crypto space. But we do have to take into consideration the macroeconomic conditions will need to align well, and that does not necessarily mean the comeback of a strong economy. The COVID-19 pandemic, which hit in 2020, shook the entire world and forced governments into a massive fiscal and monetary spur. This spur drove cryptocurrencies and risk assets more broadly. With many economists predicting a nasty recession in 2023 and inflation in major economies like the US coming under relative control, it is possible that central banks, which have generally been aggressively lifting interest rates, will start cutting them again. Well, that could set the stage for an ADA recovery. Just the same way Jerry had explained, technical analysts will also want to see Cardano break above a long-term downtrend that has been suppressing the ADA coin price on the chart for more than a year. Notably, Cardano has recorded the third highest average GitHub daily development score, according to the data given by Santiment. The blockchain lags behind Polkadot and its public test chain Kusama. This ranks Cardano well ahead of Ethereum. Also, according to the data from Cardano Blockchain Insights, the number of PUDA scripts deployed on the Cardano blockchain has now surpassed 4,000. This value represents a more than 300% jump since the beginning of the year when there were under 1,000 PUDA scripts deployed. It's important to note that Cardano became a smart contract platform back in September of 2021 when it deployed the Alonso hard fork. It recently rolled out another hard fork in September of 2022, which involved many major blockchain performance updates. On December 4th, the renowned Cardano-focused Twitter account, Cardano Whale, posted an update concluding that ADA's price is slightly undervalued relative to the broader cryptocurrency market given the size of its subreddit company. Cardano Whale posted a similar update on January 18, 2022, but it stated that the ADA's price was slightly overvalued relative to the rest of the crypto market. However, Cardano ADA has become one of the most bought assets by the top 2,000 whales on the Binance Smart Chain. This report was given by Whale Stats. This is not the first time in recent weeks that ADA has garnered the attention of the BNB holders, and it has regularly been included in such bulletins. So is this potentially the end of the year effect? The top whales on the Binance Smart Chain currently hold 21.4 million ADA, equivalent to $6.87 million. The ADA token share of total portfolio of this investor group is around 0.86%. In total, there are 500,768 Cardano holding addresses on the BSC network. And this kind of overlap between two different crypto ecosystems may seem weird, but we are talking about whales here. The financial perspective comes first. But what opportunity do big investors see in ADA for them to go en masse? It could be the price of ADA has approached its bottom and now is an attractive asset to accumulate. And this is an impressive indication. But as all things have indicated, indeed, time will tell. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let us have in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video, but before then, check our other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe notification buttons.